But we're here now because Canada was never really a proper country. It's essentially the Hudson's Bay Company.
It is essentially the Hudson Bay Company, and whoever is the holder of that document, the Hudson Bay Charter. It's called something else officially, but that gives you the right to run a corporation as if it was a government. You would not know the difference for all practical things because they're allowed to make their own laws and enforce them. They're allowed to have armed forces, artillery, navy, courts.
Trump is basically signaling that he's going to incorporate Canada into the United States corporation, and whatever that means. So, what's the 30,000 foot view for you on what's going on right now with this?
Well, I would say that the most direct thing is they're buying the charter. Well, this is what the Hudson Bay Company is. If you read the charter, they were granted land, and it was vast. It went any river that flowed into the Hudson Bay from its start, from where a river starts, any river flowing in there, that was their land. It went down into where the United States is now, and it covered pretty much almost all of eastern Canada, like Ontario, Quebec-ish, and down into southern Alberta, what is now southern Alberta. It was a massive amount of land. They had all the mineral rights. This is all in the charter.
Yeah.
They had, they could run their forts. They could put cannons on their forts. It's all in there.
Mm-hmm.
You can have munitions. So these forts had artillery, and they had a full-on monopoly. So what happened was Victoria in the 1800s. So this ran for 200 years like that. And apparently they were pretty ruthless because they got the power, they've got all the land. If you wanted to put a canoe in the river, you had to buy a license, like on and on and on and on and on. And it was my way or the highway. So, and it ran for 200 years. So Victoria formed the Dominion, because there were some other provinces in the east that weren't part of Rupert's land, so they formed the Dominion basically to compete with this thing, like put it out of business, if you like, force their hand. And read the preamble of the British North America Act. One of the main reasons was to acquire lands, but it doesn't say what lands. And one of the things that was stipulated for this to happen is the railroad going in. They couldn't afford a railroad, but they had to put it in. So it bankrupted everybody. They got a railroad in so they could move goods faster than the Hudson Bay Company, and they forced the surrender, basically, of the Hudson Bay Charter the very next year, 1868. So it was like boom, boom, just follow the dots.
I know, and it's so. I've never even anybody really give me a theory on why they think Queen Victoria put in the Statute Law Revision Act and removed herself from the Dominion from the British Crown from assuming the Dominion after her death. Have you ever had any thoughts on why she did that?
That's because you're missing part of that same repeal. People just, I think, either can't see it or it's partly disguised. But the very first item on the schedule, it says remove the words that start with "be it therefore" to "same as follows." And if you don't like that can go right by you. But what it is it's the enacting clause.
Yeah, right.
It's the words that give the whole document any force and effect. So she removed those. In other words, the BNA Act is gone.
Is gone.
Yeah.
After she dies.
So it doesn't matter about. Really, I think what removing Section 2 did was make sure that no king or queen could ever revive it.
Mm-hmm.
Because all the rights pertaining to the British North America Act would pass to her successors and heirs. Well, now it doesn't. Which is why in 82 they took the very same document, British North America Act, all the same words in there, and changed the name.
It's so sneaky. And why they would do that is, it's hard to understand. It's almost like you'd spend a lifetime trying to answer those questions. But it brings us to where we are today, though, in that, okay, if the Dominion is gone, all there is a company with a charter to do business. What, and you said earlier, and it might have gone over people's heads, is that maybe Trump's just gonna buy the charter because he can't really buy the land. How do you buy the land? Who gives it to you?
The land comes with the charter.
Land comes with the charter.
And
just like a corporation having a land and a holding company.
I'm telling you, a lot of people think the land didn't go with the charter, but if you read the Ruperts Land Act, which was the terms of the surrender, it says all lands, all purported lands, like words like purported in there, all the authority and or purported authority, because I'll tell you what, by this time, by the mid to 1800s during Victoria's reign, Hudson Bay Company was way out of their boundaries. In other words, they were on this side of the Rockies. They had no business being over here.
Right.
That wasn't the deal. This was all native land, and it still is. But they just came and just started opening up business. And so she took all that too. She took all the stuff that, the way it's written, anything that you weren't supposed to have, I got that now too.
Yeah. So where we are today then is there doesn't have to be any kind of vote from the people, because it's like if Walmart sold, let's say it's Jim Walton, who's the CEO of Walmart today. I don't know who it is, or it doesn't matter. If it's Jim Walton today, he sells the company. He doesn't go to the employees and say, hey, do you guys want to say in this? He doesn't fucking care.
Nope.
The company gets sold, and they might not even know a new owner bought it because it wouldn't matter to them.
Exactly.
So is your opinion of, if this goes down, well, first of all, what do you think the likelihood of this going down is?
Very high. I think that's like notice. And everybody got up in arms, and of course, right away there's a hockey game, a hockey tournament that just pops out of nowhere. And the first game, I didn't watch any of it, but from what I understand, the very first game between Canada and the U.S., a fight breaks out within 3 seconds. Like, yeah, come on, that's kabuki theater, man. That's like,
is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Caught in a landslide, no escape from reality. Open your eyes, look up to the skies and see. I'm just a poor boy, I need no sympathy, because I'm easy come, easy go, little high, little low. Any way the wind blows doesn't really matter to me. Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now I've gone and thrown it all away. Mama, ooh, didn't mean bush, will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me. Galileo, Galileo, Galileo Figaro. Magnifico! I'm just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family, sparing his life from this monstrosity. Easy come, easy go, will you let me go? Bismillah, no, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let him go! Bismillah, we will not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! We'll not let you go. Let me go! Oh, mamma mia, mamma mia. Mamma mia, let me go. Beelzebub has a devil put aside for me, for me, for me.